Good morning, society.
We have a special guest co-host today.
That was perfect, wasn't it? That was amazing.
This is Oshi, and I'm Sporty Spice.
What does that make me? Ruel Spice? I don't know. Sporty Spice was one of the other spices.
Uncle
What do you
Spice.
mean? What?
Uncle Spice. Welcome to the show, everybody. I'm Ruel Gaviola.
I'm Becca Scott.
And this is Oshi.
Yay!
Hey, Oshi, our guest host today. He's a
Oshi
good
Kearns.
boy.
Very good boy.
Very good boy.
Hi.
We are back from Gen Con.
Oh yeah, we went to Gen Con.
Yeah.
And best news ever, neither of us are sick.
Yeah, that is the best news because we all know con crud is a thing.
It's real, y'all.
Yeah, but thankfully we avoided it. You know,
Yeah.
knock on wood and all that stuff.
I'll go over my prevention techniques later in the episode.
Yeah.
We're of course going to talk about all the great finds. Ruel has a slideshow.
Slideshow time, folks. Well,
Travel slide.
Yeah. We also, as always, going to be talking about what's new here on the channel. And we have a mini grab bag of games today.
Just a little grab bag.
A little bag.
Well, you're getting a different bag of games with our Gen Con highlights.
Yeah. In fact, I think we're actually doing more games this time with the Gen Con and everything else.
It's
and,
true.
Oh, she just put his head in my lap. Oh
He's
my
still
God.
here. He's got his own chair.
Oh, what a good boy. Oh.
He got a bath yesterday, so he is the softest of boys.
Yes.
It does not leave a residue on your hand anymore.
Good boy, Oshi. Yeah, so.
Special fun thing that we're going to be recording just after this, a special patreon.com/goodtimesociety Q&A, the first of our monthly Q&As. Ruel's going to stick around for that, as well as Bailey Myers, our new host.
Woo, Bailey.
Yay! Happy Bailey being a full-time addition to the Good Time Society team.
Yeah.
And if you are not a patron, but you want to see this Q&A, well, you better become a patron, baby.
Yeah, baby.
We're going to be posting a lot more there, more behind-the-scenes stuff, and our sorority. Well, we'll get to it when I talk about all I did at Gen Con, but we are going to have a special Call of Cthulhu exclusive live from our live game at Gen Con is going to be posted to Patreon in probably a week or two.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, so much to do, so much to say. Where do we begin?
Yeah, let's begin with Taylor.com. They're our sponsor for today. Folks, I am wearing a Taylor.com shirt today. I really like this one. This is from the monthly men's clothing service that I use. I am an ambassador there, and you can sign up now and get 25% off your first month subscription by using the discount code RUEL, R-U-E-L.
When are they going to have you on this front page here? That's what I want to
Ooh,
know.
I would like to know that too.
Yeah.
Really simple. Taylor makes it really easy to get outfits for all occasions. You know what I really loved about this service, Becca, is going to Gen Con. I always go crazy, packing and getting ready for Gen Con, as you know. This is the easiest I've ever had time to pack. Like, literally, I didn't pack anything except, socks and underwear and all that basic stuff. But all my clothes, all my outfits, they were shipped to my location in Indianapolis.
Wait, so you just had an empty suitcase to bring it back?
Yeah, basically.
Which one should always travel with to Gen Con anyway for games purposes, but...
Yeah, and that's it. My stylist, Serena, shout out Serena, she got me ready for the show, had outfits for every single day. I just opened the package, I was good to go.
I gave a genuine Taylor recommendation at Gen Con because I got to go to a fancy Magic the Gathering artist dinner. Why they invited me, I don't know. But I do know, I'll tell you more. But I sat across from Aaron Miller, an incredible illustrator, and he said, all of my clothes are for camping. I always shop at all my clothes I bought 20 years ago. I wish I could dress more stylishly, but I'm just making art at home most days, so I'm in sweatpants all day. And I said, have you heard of Taylor.com?
I love it.
You know what? They didn't pay for that one. That was a freebie. We're shouting it out here. That's because they're our sponsors, and thanks to Taylor.
Yeah, love Taylor. And what's great is, so they have all kinds of different things you can do for work, play, and also camping if you need it, like these shorts here. But also, I think the best thing is it's just the ease of working with a stylist. They talk to you, figure out what you'd like to do, what type of look you're into, and then they tailor it to your needs. See what I did there, friends?
That's amazing. I am jealous because I have not found this on women's clothing rental sites, which I do subscribe to, but they don't give me the personalized attention that would make it so much easier to make these decisions.
It's so great.
Decision fatigue is real.
Yeah, it really is, and that's the best thing. I can text my stylist. I mean, not 24/7, but almost at any time, and say, "Hey, what should I do?"
After 3 a.m. Yeah.
Yeah. So shout out to Taylor, and when it was all said and done, Gen Con, I just put everything in the prepaid package, put it in the mail, and they take care of cleaning it and all that. So I didn't even have to ship it home.
Yeah, no, I would not clean it, no.
Yeah. So shout out to Taylor. I'd like to show this off as well. I'm not going to wear this today because it's a little warm in the studio, but with all the different looks that you have, you could go a little fancier with
Oh, we
this
got to go
jacket.
full screen on this one.
Yeah, let's put on the jacket.
Yeah, we got to see jacket cam.
Look at that. There's the jacket cam.
Ooh, so smooth, so
Thank
sleek.
you. Yeah,
Big
yeah.
buttons on the sleeve. No,
Yeah,
you know
very
they're
nice
fancy.
blazer. I love the blazer look, and yeah, that's another look. But I'm not going to do that today. I just want to show it off. Plenty of options with Taylor.com.
So many
Becca.
options. Also, shout out to everybody watching live. I see my beloved Mara Joy.
Mara Joy.
When we get to me talking about what I ran at Gen Con, I did a pretty epic game of Blood on the Clock Tower that I'm going to want to tell you about.
Yeah, we'll get to that real quick in just a few minutes here. Let's talk about what's new on the channel.
What's new on the channel?
I'm glad you asked, Becca.
Is it me?
It is you.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Bailey as well.
Hey, Bailey. She makes a beautiful alien.
Yeah.
I really like how she could just sprout stars out of her face like that at a moment's notice.
That is great. Look
Organically
how short your
grown.
hair is there. Wow, is your hair that short?
That's how short my hair is.
Wow, it
And I
looks
got
great.
a hair appointment tomorrow. And also tomorrow, wow, there's so much going on. I have so much to say, and I can't stay on track for anything, but I do have to shout out Ray's birthday.
Hey, what? It's Ray's birthday?
Tomorrow.
Whoa.
It's true.
Happy birthday
What
to
you
you.
were talking about. I was
I
like, oh.
got really distracted. Instead of telling you what game we're watching right now, I have to tell you it's Ray's birthday tomorrow. Aside from that, Balian here. Yes, Balian and Balian versus Predator is her handle everywhere
Yes.
online, of course. Easy to spell. You spell it not like her actual name, but like alien. Anyway, Bailey, Karen Hahn, and Christian Navarro. Yeah, that's right. The super famous actor that I guess has so many followers, and I didn't even know. I was like, oh, hey, Christian, nice to meet you. Do you play Magic? Come on in. I guess he's a big deal or something. We had so much fun playing Magic with our new friend Christian, who I absolutely adore. These are the new Edge of Eternities decks.
Yeah.
So this is the set that came out after Final Fantasy, and look, everybody loves their IP in a Magic card. Of course, everybody is a Final Fantasy fan that ever touched the games. For me, I love the original IP Magic sets. So I am so stoked about Edge of Eternities. We did a pre-release in the office. We did a pre-release in a store. I am crushing with this set.
Yeah, nice.
There's only 2 pre-con commander decks. Sometimes they do 4, and we get to play all 4. For this, there was 2, we duplicated. So
Okay.
2 of us are playing one of the decks. Doubled, of course. We each have our own version. And then Bailey and Karen were playing the same deck. But there's an alternate commander in every pre-con. And so the new thing with Edge of Eternities, you can have a spacecraft as a brand new type. Not even a
Okay.
subtype. It's a type. It's an artifact spacecraft.
Wow.
Yeah, it becomes a creature once you've stationed it enough times. You can watch the video, and we'll go into the new mechanics and all that. But it was a really fun game, and again, I am obsessed with Magic the Gathering, and I'm so excited about Edge of Eternities. If you like space stuff and you have ever dabbled in Magic, I recommend just pick up a booster box to draft with your friends.
There you go. Yeah. So that's on the channel right now, folks. That is episode 12 of Commander Party. Moving right along, we also played a digital game called Frosthaven.
Now, this got me.
Yeah.
As I may have mentioned here before, or maybe mentioned in this video, when we were covering Gloomhaven and Frosthaven, or the Gloomhaven the RPG, I believe, I was on maternity leave, so I didn't even get to play those. I have yet to play a game of Gloomhaven, but Frosthaven is the follow-up, the expansion, and this is the digitized version from Arc Games, and it is extremely difficult. Now, notoriously, my bar for co-ops is high, but this passes the threshold because I immediately wanted to play again. I won't say whether we won or lost, but I will tell you it was very, 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 very close at the end.
Nice.
And we're playing with the Katie Michaels, the one and only, the incredible.
Yeah.
Mother of the coolest kids ever, except for my kid. And Phil Correa, just a gem, heartthrob.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heartthrob of the channel.
I have not played Frosthaven yet. I have the analog version sitting
You
there.
have a whole Frosthaven?
It's just a big old box sitting in my
It's
desk.
not a small box.
It is not a small box.
I'm gonna give up the Oshi chair.
Yeah, bye Oshi.
Here you go.
Where
Bye.
is Oshi? Did you just took
He
off?
prefers to not sit in the bright, bright lights.
Okay.
And I respect that.
Total
Not for
respect.
everyone.
Nothing but respect for Oshi. Other things that we have on the channel, a lot of new stuff, including the Elder Scrolls Betrayal of the Second Era.
Wait, this is an old one.
Oh, is this an old one?
Wait a minute. This is just coming out now?
Right?
I guess this is the time for the release. Yeah, obviously my hair was long, so that tells you all you need to know about the timeline here.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, look at that. No
Yeah,
spill again.
but it was an epic game. Look, you'll see we're playing on our role-playing game table, not our regular board game table, because it could not fit. This game is massive.
Yes.
And if that is your jam, I really enjoyed it. It really did what many board games that came from video game IP tries to do, which is have every single thing that happens in the video game be in that board game, and this game actually delivers on that.
Oh, okay, yeah. I have not played the video game.
Heartthrob Phil Correa yet again. Yeah.
What a heartthrob.
Look at that hair.
Also, Kate Elliott is there.
Heartthrob Kate Elliott.
Another heartthrob. All the heartthrobs on
Lots
the
of
channel.
heartthrobs.
Yeah. This is another game that I also have the box at home. I feel like that and Frosthaven, I can just like lift every day. That's my workout.
Yeah. Oh, fun shout out, a find for me at Gen Con. I was doing a signing after Faster Purple Worm Kill, and there was a gentleman there who had a 20-pound coffee mug. It's like metal and weighted. And he said his doctor told him to drink less caffeine, and this is his way of doing that.
Whoa.
I tried to pick it up, and it was a total Mjolnir moment. I could not pick it up with one hand. I tried both hands. I could only pick it up with two hands. And
oh my gosh.
Wild that this is a product. I told David about it, and he immediately was like, I need one. So next gift figured out.
So it's a 20-pound coffee mug.
It's so ridiculous.
That's
what
like-
if your barbell was also your coffee cup?
That's insane.
That's the bit, yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, look, I'm doing the same hand motion that I guess I do a lot.
That's great. Oh, that's like so Inception level, like, wow.
But yes, this was a wonderful game. I'm glad it's finally out so that y'all can see our playthrough, which was epic and massive and cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other quick hits here. We've got the Edge of Eternity's anti-world building and new mechanics. Just a little.
This is going to be a long episode because
Overview.
I just got to go off on everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just excited.
Look at this.
I'm a true criminal. What is that? I
Was
don't
that
know.
Matt?
Time criminal. Matt's a time criminal.
Matt's a
Time criminal.
When he plays his Becca deck. And it's time we start saying it. So we did.
I'm excited that they have asked us to do some mechanic videos. I believe this is on Magic's channel, not ours.
Oh, okay, cool.
This one's on ours.
Oh, it is
cool,
ours.
cool, cool, cool,
Yeah, yeah.
cool,
Cool. Let's move
I
right
think,
along.
I hope.
Yeah.
We'll find
Love
out.
it. Love it. Yeah, we're talking about those mechanics. So the ones I just said. What is station? If you're like, station sounds cool, what does that do? It's kind of like crew, but not. Watch the video, you'll find out.
Watch that video. We've got one more quick video hit here. The new Commander Box League announcement.
Now this one's not our video.
This is not our video. Okay.
There we go. Yeah, but this is a format that we enjoyed. We did it as our Boxing Day episode of Commander Party last year in December, where Ray and Matt got to finally play on Commander Party.
Yay.
So the official rules were announced. Things like Commander came about because fans came up with a cool way to play the game, and then Wizards was like, oh, we can support that with product, we got you, and that's why Commander's such a thing. But Box League Commander has just been established as a format, so now there's official tournaments you can play in. What you do is you open a whole freaking box of packs, and you build your Commander deck from it.
Oh.
You don't actually have to pay attention to color identity if you don't want to, which makes it nasty. I got to play in one at Gen Con on Thursday, so that was my magic day at Gen Con. I got a mix of Edge of Eternities packs and Commander Masters packs, and I built something so disgusting. I would have wiped the floor with my lovely people sitting at my tables, but they had a 75-minute limit, and so it's just, you call a draw at the end of 75 minutes, but both of these games I was about to clean up.
Nice.
Yeah.
And this was just built right there from that box that you opened up.
Exactly.
Very cool.
Iffy was the co-host of that event, so basically we got to just kind of like say, hey, what's up at the start of the event and make up any random rules we wanted to, or kind of like establish, do you have to build a color identity? No, you don't. If you have a monocolored commander, can you have two commanders and have them be partner commanders? Yes, you can. So like that, it was very fun. And I played, I forget what the card is called, but it's 4 blue, and it says all your creatures have horsemanship. This is a keyword that is no longer in use, and nothing has horsemanship. So you can only block things with horsemanship with other things with horsemanship. So therefore, it basically made my creatures unblockable, and nobody had board wipes. Nobody had board wipes.
Right on. So yeah, you can check out all those videos and more, folks, on the channel. Lots of new stuff coming or on the channel right now as we speak. Let's move along. And where am I finding? Okay, that's going to be it right there. Why don't I do this? So we were just at Gen Con. We are back now here in LA, and we're going to take a look back at last week. It seemed like, I don't know, for you, Becca, it seemed like a really long week, but also it seemed like no time had passed at all. It was like super fast.
I wandered the floor for 15 minutes, and that was all. So
Yeah.
I bought 2 pieces of art and I left. But I have learned my lesson. I will not overbook myself so much next time around.
Yeah.
But I know there were more people, but the floor did not feel that crowded.
Agreed.
I know they're adding an extra hall next year because they had these huge signs outside the door that said sold out all 4 days. So hopefully we can get it even bigger next year.
Yeah. I think part of it is just because it's so big, like people have found out, hey, I don't have to be in the hall the entire time.
Yeah.
Right? So like literally you could go under the street to Lucas Oil Stadium where the Indianapolis Colts played, which I actually did spend some time there, and it's amazing to see an entire football field filled with people playing games.
That's where the Magic headquarters was.
Yeah, it blows me away. So why don't we take a look at some of the photos that I took during the con, starting with this fine gentleman. Oh, hey, that's me.
I'm sorry, is he dressed by Taylor.com?
He is. Look at that. That's
Wow.
This is day one. Rocking the Dodgers hat, of course. But Taylor took care of all my clothes that day. I just threw it on and I was out the door just like that. And I went, there it is. Welcome to Gen Con 2025. As you can see,
He's time agnostic because you're just covering up the 5 with a sign.
Yeah, so we're going to use this next year
every
for
year.
2026. Hopefully the construction will be over. The construction was all over the place.
Yeah, where they used to have the food trucks is now just they're building a high rise. But
Yeah. But
hey, we're all pumping those dollars into Indianapolis, so
Exactly.
of course they gotta get the development.
let's work on that infrastructure, folks. Hey, here we go. This is the moment the doors open. I just got a very small glimpse at all the people going in.
That's great that you didn't have to be in that, because I've been in the middle of that at the
Not
beginning,
fun.
and I don't like. I like to join the party a little later.
Yeah.
But it's cool to see.
Yeah, and literally this, we're not gonna show the whole thing. This goes on for 5 minutes, nonstop.
That's just a sea of people.
A sea of people all there to enjoy
I
the
do want to
game.
crowd surf actually now.
Actually, that would be cool. Sort of jump down from there and,
Yeah.
yeah.
Ah!
We don't recommend that, folks, but we do recommend checking out
maybe.
more of these photos, which I'm gonna go to here.
What's that?
This is the perfect name for this booth, the Charming Games Collective. And we covered the game Otter before, because the game Otter, you can buy that plushie and put the game inside there.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, and there's also, I think that's what is that behind a hedgehog? They also have a hedgehog game, I believe. But plushies that contain games I'm always a big fan of. Quiet Please, this is where I did a couple of live streams for Gen Con at their studio at the convention center. I did my yearly preview show and also my yearly wrap-up show. The preview show was the one and only Amanda McKnight. She's a cosplayer, a gamer nerd from Canada. We've become really good friends, and
Aw.
she does the show with me every year. She's
Love
an
a
amazing
redhead.
cosplayer. amazing cosplayers. So.
Ooh, I gotta go check out her cosplay.
Yeah,
Amanda
Vamp
Beckett.
X13, folks. Amanda
Okay.
is amazing. Botswana,
Ooh, is this the one with the Anna Meeples?
super cute. Anna Meeples right there, Becca. Good call. This is a game by the one and only Dr. Reiner Knizia. It's a
Amazing.
card game that 25th Century Games has come out with a new version, and there are the new meeples that you play with.
They're really cool. Meerkats. I love meerkats.
Meerkats. Now, I should say, I really wanted to take this copy home, but they said we need it back after the show. So I did bring it back to them, but they are sending me a copy. So we will be playing it hopefully soon on the show
Yay,
here.
love it.
We played this game a couple of weeks ago called Spirits of the Wild. This is the new version, and if you notice, I don't know if you could tell the scale of this, but this is the big game version at the booth.
Oh, that's on the floor.
Yeah, so that coyote is bigger than Oshi.
It looked like a playmat for a minute,
Yeah.
but no, that is giant.
Yeah, so there's all the people in the background. That bowl with the little tokens the gems that is a huge bowl. It would like cover up this whole table.
Yeah, see, you gotta make a visual impact. You gotta make a splash on
Yeah.
that floor because
Yeah.
there's a lot of stuff to see. And how else then? Just make it big.
Exactly.
People will come look.
I love big games like this. So Mattel, that is the company that put that together. We'll be talking about them real soon. Another game that I wanted to show off was this one, which is called Mystical Curling Club. And it is, I don't know if you can tell, it's a little
I had to look
shuffleboard.
at Ray, and his jaw is open.
Oh, Ray's jaw just
dropped.
dropped, that's right. So
Yeah, it's not quite a racing game, but it is an athletic endeavor put
Yeah.
into game form.
It's a weird sport. I love a weird
You love
sport.
a weird sport.
now
yeah.
it's a weird sport, a board game style, where you're pushing the little token, or shooting little shuffleboard tokens across to the other circle there, and they trigger abilities because it's mystical. So it's like shuffleboard meets crocodile meets geeky mystical thingies.
Yep.
I'm all in on that. That's from Osmati Games. Another thing I'm all in on is Battle of Hoth.
Ooh, we got a video for this?
Look at
Oh, yeah,
this.
you kind of have to have this
Yeah.
in video form.
This is a reskin of Memoir 44 set in the galaxy far, far away, and a long time ago, far, far away. I love it. You get it.
Can you hit pause on that?
Yeah, let's pause
So
right
I don't
there.
get dizzy?
Yeah, sorry.
Wait for it, here. Boop.
Oh, here, I can fast forward to that.
There we go. Now that's an ATXT, I think.
Yeah, that's right.
AT-AT.
Good call. With a bunch of snow troopers.
There's no XT.
You're battling, it's the Empire versus the Rebel Scum, and you complete missions just like in Memoir 44. It is a hex-based game. It is an introductory style war game, but set in Star Wars universe, which I love.
I mean, yeah, this is nice if you want something big and epic to put on the table at Christmas.
Oh yeah, this is the
Pretty
one for
fun
you.
for your Star Wars addicts.
Why can't I get out of this video now? Escape? Oh my gosh.
Never escape the Battle of Hoth.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, just make. Why am I not able to get out of this video? Is it because I'm in a slideshow? Y'all are going to enjoy this video, whether you like it or not.
Forever till the end of time.
No, I don't want to do that. Hey, this is great. Ray, can we go over the wide shot again real quick while I figure this out? Thanks. I'm going to figure this out.
Arrow to the next.
Oh, why wasn't it showing the arrow earlier?
There we go.
Okay, we're
100K
going-
giveaway.
Okay.
Dang it, where's my technical difficulties thing?
Oh, yeah, we need one of those.
We'll wait while you make one.
I have it. It's just not working.
Oh, really? You have one?
Oh, there it is. There. Oh.
Oh, it is what's that character's name? Homestar Runner, right?
That's the cheat, baby.
The cheat. That's right. We need
There he
Strong
goes.
Bad to show up on the
Didn't
show.
we
Yeah,
get
we
a
do.
Strong
Netflix
Bad.
show? Isn't Homestar Runner coming back?
Is it?
I heard there's like a Netflix show or something. I
They-
forget what the news.
Really?
They got jobs in like children's programming, both of the brothers, and
Oh.
but they do videos every once in a while for fun.
I'm gonna do my research.
Yeah. Well, Becca looks that up. Why don't we
Like
take
I think We Bear Bears or something. I don't know. They make. all
Oh,
sorts
We
of
Bear
children's
Bear is
stuff
cute
now.
too. Very cute booth here, Ivy Studio, Ivy Games. Oh, there's Austin. I love this is their games room, but look at
Look
that
how classy
setup,
they are.
Right?
They installed this whole grid system.
what are those things called up there? Truss?
Folding? Truss? Yeah, a truss.
Look at that. No one else
They do
has done
not mess
this.
around.
They don't.
So there's the main big floor where you saw the people flooding into, and then just right across the hallway, there's like 10 private rooms that are this size, and the coolest people get one. Chaosium has one, and then Ivy Studio always has a beautiful booth, but this was the first year that they took the private room, and they did it like nobody else did.
Yeah.
The fluorescent lighting on the ceiling, not great, but it's what you expect in a convention center. But they came in with the incandescent blue lights. It's insane how above and beyond they go with presentation. I'm always so impressed by their games, so impressed by them as people, their creativity, their kindness. And now this, get out.
Yeah, next level, right? Yeah, I see comments in chat, Shelly Von Miller. Yeah, this is just absolutely amazing. They also had their little Dice Tower award here for, I forgot what award they won, but they got a little Dice Tower trophy.
Someday you'll get the Good Morning Sun.
Yeah, exactly. Now, why can't I see? Here I am again trying to get out of this. Whenever I press a video, it goes to this.
Hit the arrow forward on your keyboard.
Oh, there it is. Oh, arrow. Oh, look, hey,
side.
I ran into. Do you know the name of this character?
Flamecraft?
No, this is the official Gen Con dragon.
Okay.
Called Genevieve. Genevieve walks around the con. Yeah, Genevieve. So there's Genevieve in the BIPOC lounge where I spent plenty of time. Speaking of BIPOC
very
lounge.
cool. I met Isaac. I sat next to him at dinner.
Awesome.
Yeah, Isaac is the founder of the BIPOC Lounge and also a really good game designer in his own right.
Yeah. I love Isaac Vega, and he and Lindsay Rode are the owners of Rose Gauntlet Entertainment. They do games such as Wild Gardens and also other terrific things, but they're also involved in the Rose Gauntlet Foundation, which sponsors the BIPOC Lounge. They partner with Gen Con to offer this wonderful space. I always spend a lot of time there. I also spend a lot of time playing this terrific game, now I forgot the name of it, Fight Five, from Chip Theory Games.
Ooh.
I saw this earlier at Dice Tower West. I was calling it. Maybe I got a little too excited, but I figured this would be the Flip 7 of this year. It is like the game War, but multiplayer, and it's super fast, super simple. But you play multiple rounds, and you just try to get all the cards.
Nice.
Yeah.
Love fast, simple, quick, and
I do too.
can fit in a pocket.
Yeah. By the way, shout out to Andrew and the team there. They had a wonderful party at 16-Bit Arcade.
Yeah.
It was
I
amazing.
really wanted to go, but I knew you were representing with Lindsay over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lindsay and I played skee ball.
Oh, I love skee ball.
Do you want to ask who won our game?
Who won our game?
I won the game by 5 points.
I'm glad you asked, Ruel.
I just want to let you. Don't forget that, Lindsay. But it was so much fun. Yeah, we played arcade games. There was pinball machines. There was cocktails. There were games like Fight Five out there. It was such a good time.
I don't think I purchased a cocktail for myself the entire Gen Con, and I was treated to some very fine meals. I am very grateful to the free meals at Gen Con.
We love free meals.
For content creators. Caveat.
Agreed. Yeah, some really nice parties throughout the event, and I don't know if I actually took pictures. Here's something right outside of Gen Con. This is there every year from Catalyst Labs.
Nice.
Just some big blow-up things. Welcome to the con.
Freaking sweet. Oh, yeah. I know Leader Games, our friend Leader Games, there's a balloon artist that makes a huge balloon structure right outside the door that you saw people flowing into like a sea of humans. And they were featuring Ahoy, which I think is going to have an expansion coming out soon. So they made a giant pirate ship out of balloons. Yeah,
it was beautiful. This is beautiful as well. Card Holla. Every year, it's open to anyone. There's just a bunch of leftover Magic cards or any kind of cards, and they build up these towers, and it's all done for charity. Because at the end of the con, or I think it's like Saturday night, you can knock these towers down by throwing coins and stuff.
That's very fun.
Yeah, they always auction off the very first throw, which always brings in thousands of dollars to the Gen Con Foundation. Cool. Yeah, I didn't actually get a photo of it being knocked down, but there it is being set up throughout the con.
Shout out to this Justin. Justin is my handler at Gen Con these days, and the Friday night espresso martinis. Delicioso.
Nice.
Yeah.
Justin's the best.
I didn't know how much I loved an espresso martini until recently. Turns out there's no olive juice, and I hate olives.
Really? So what is it? It's
espresso and vodka and like cream.
Really?
Really good.
It's good?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. I'm
Hey,
have to
if
try
you
that.
drink the alcohols, try an espresso martini.
I will try that someday. Yeah. This is right outside the BIPOC Lounge.
Kwanchai Moria.
Yeah. We all love Kwanchai's art, and they just had this monitor cycling through.
One.
Yeah, BIPOC creators and BIPOC artists. Kwanchai is one of them. This is a game by James Hudson.
Yes, Wonderland's War.
Duel.
Duel.
This is the 2-player game, Becca. We need to play this game.
Yeah, I played the proto. No, I have not played this game at all.
Is amazing. 2-player. It's sort of like got that Seven
James.
Wonders duel.
Where's our copy, James?
Yeah,
No,
it is. This is the prototype. It is going to launch on Kickstarter, I think, later this month or next month.
James, give me Wonderland's War.
Becca's literally typing an email right now. This has got all the bag building of the original game, but it's a lot faster, a lot simpler.
It is a huge footprint for the original game,
Yes.
the 4-player version.
Yeah, and this one has all the bag building that we love, but now it's like a tug of war for the different areas, so it's a little area control.
I love tug of war area control 2-player.
It's so good. James walked me through it a round, and I was like, immediately top of my list. Must play. Cannot wait for it. There are the different factions that you can go into your bag that do different things. It is awesome. I can't wait to play the full version.
Off with their heads.
Off with their heads.
That's the name?
This is the name of the game. Another Wonderland's Wars set in that universe. But this is the first time I've ever seen a game like this, Becca. This, we all love rolling, right?
Oshi, actually, that's not your job. Can you come sit in your chair up here?
Come here, Oshi.
Up.
Come here, boy. Good boy. This is Off With Their Heads, again, set in that same world, art by Manny Tremblay from Druid City Games. This is a trick and write game. So we all know roll and writes, we all know flip and writes. What about a trick-taking game that combines roll and write stuff?
You're blowing my mind.
My mind was blown as well. So you're basically playing the game spades, but as you play each trick, the highest, lowest, and the middle cards are going to be played differently on your sheet here. You unlock abilities, do combos. Then when it's all said and done, you're going to have a hand of cards. You're going to create your best poker hand, and that does stuff too.
Amazing.
Mind blown.
I'm in.
Yeah.
Ooh, I love that.
This one's going straight to retail, James said it, by the end of the year.
Sure, yeah.
Super into that.
With a nice small box, you can sell a bunch of them.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm sure that with the paper, you can print a lot more of them.
Yep.
Whereas you can kind of go around the needing to with a very heavy in components game.
Mm-hmm.
The benefit of Kickstarter is that you get your pre-orders, obviously, so
Yeah.
you know how many to print. Whereas if it's a little more inexpensive to print,
Exactly.
go crazy.
Yeah. Another one's coming to Kickstarter real soon is the Game Makers from Bezier Games. This looks amazing. This is the demo area.
Makers.
Yeah, you are making board
Meta.
games. You are making board games, and I talked to Jay over there. They had partnered with a bunch of different companies, so that you are literally making all these games. And they are games that can I zoom in on one of these here? I don't know if I had a really good picture of it, but Above and Below. That's one of the games. Iki. There are other games here. Animal Upon Animal, etc. So you are making those games. I believe it's a worker placement resource management game. Don't quote me on that.
Look at this fancy rondelle thing they have in the middle.
I believe
that's not a part of the game. That's their special thing. I bet.
Yeah,
okay.
I think that's just for
That'd be wild to have in a box.
It would be. I would love it. Oh, hey, there's.
Jim got to play it at Origins. That's super fun.
Oh, cool. There's Jay from Bezier, and this is like the little I don't know, panda making the games. But as you can see here, these are all the games that are in the game.
Panda is the #1
manufacturer.
Right.
So yeah, they're partnered with all these folks, so you can make stuff like Raw. What was this
really
one here?
Cute.
Star
Inside
Realms.
Baseball.
Yeah. What's neat is they gave these little signs to all the games that are in the game. So all the publishers, they would have these little signs promoting game makers. Really clever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, there's that dragon you were talking about, the balloon animals.
What?
Right? With the ship.
That's so awesome.
Ahoy, matey.
Now, what is this dragon? That's not in the original Ahoy. It must be part of the expansion.
Ooh.
I need to know more.
Sneak peek, folks. There's Gen Con. This is from one of the suites that I had a meeting in, looking down on the field at Lucas Oil, all the people playing games. This is one of my favorite things ever.
I heard that, was it Glass Cannon podcast set up just a recording booth in one of those suites?
Really?
Yeah, so they just recorded some games to release later.
That's awesome.
There's just so much going on.
Yeah.
So much to see and do.
Yeah, a ton of stuff. Here is Godzilla Pinball Machine. I had to take a picture because I love Godzilla, I love pinball. This is walking to Lucas Oil. There's literally a hall full of pinball machines as you walk there.
That must be there year round, right?
It is.
How do they, okay,
I think so. I had to shout out Button Shy Games because I love their small, tiny wallet-sized games, and I love the fact that they're
obsessed with these.
Yeah, and their booth is like tiny too. It's just like a sliver of a booth. It's so on brand. I love it.
Button Shy.
Christina Shu from Going Analog. This was the final show that I did, live stream Gen Con. We did a wrap up. They are great people here in Southern California, and they know their games, and what better people to talk to about games than Christina and Shu.
Absolutely, can't think of any except you.
Yep. Oh, thanks. This game, I forgot what this is called. I think it was called Vivo, a little trick-taking game that I played. This is a game called Nefarious that I also played. I don't know why I'm taking pictures of random games that I played.
That's what you do at Gen Con.
Yeah. This one was a Japanese, from a Japanese company. I think it was called Dice Democracy, which was a dice democracy. That's all I remember.
Dicocracy.
Dicocracy. That's the last picture I have.
Oh, thank you so much for the slideshow, Ruel.
Thanks, Becca. Folks, that was just a few of the highlights from Gen Con. We also have a Gen Con Gems video coming up real soon here on the channel.
That's right, we do. We have, like 8 games that I sat in a booth for our new friends at Moonshot Games. That is a local indie game store. And I have so much to tell you about. Okay,
Yeah.
Number 1, Moonshot Games has a service called Rip and Ship, and I did not know this was a thing. So look it up on YouTube or Twitch. What it is you purchase packs of Magic cards and you watch either Queen, Honey, or Lance, or one other friend I didn't meet, open them on stream for you with a close-up camera, and then it's such that ASMR part of your brain that gets satisfied by watching them quickly flip through the cards, and then announce which ones that are the rares and mythic rares, and what type of art that you got. And after I got to open 4 packs on just as a special surprise. I sat in the seat and I did it, and obviously I don't have the finesse and experience, but after I went back to the Airbnb, I turned it on to fall asleep to, and it was really relaxing and lovely. So check out that link that Nightcat just posted. Thank you, Nightcat.
Nice.
Let's see. We have our Gen Con Gens video, so Moonshot was kind enough, they're now our buds, and they lent us a camera for filming sorority. They let me camp out in their booth and have people come to me, so I didn't have to walk the floor. And 3 of my favorite games that we played, I just want to show to you.
Yeah.
We have Top Down, right? Okay, let's start with one that I know Ruel's excited about. This is The Hobbit back again. And again, this will be featured in our Gen Con Gems video, but I just really want to give you a little unboxing here. So this is roll and write, but we're each separately kind of, I played this with Sephi, and she was like, it's a train game. I really want to play it on a train, or waiting for an airplane. So
oh my goodness.
we roll 5 dice, and then we're each trying to get there's 8 parts, I believe, and it's you're playing in this little book, but something different. They get increasingly difficult. In this first one, you're just trying to roll these little go straight, go up, go down, go left, go right, to move in the boxes from any dwarf starting point to bag in, and the first person to connect all of the dwarfs to bag in ends the game, and then you count up how much bread did you feed your dwarfs with? But each one's different. I've just played part 1 several times.
Nice.
And this artwork is really cool. These trolls, hungry trolls. Then you're fighting the stone giants and
cool.
Gollum. And it's just a cute little roll and write that, honestly, really good for travel, really good for middle-aged kids.
Yeah, I love this. I love the packaging.
Oh, and the
one and only doctor.
The one and only doctor,
Yeah,
Reiner Knizia, designed this. So
although
it's good.
we can praise be the good doctor.
Yeah. And then it's made by Office Dog, who are our buds, and they make really great stuff.
All right.
This one, I was surprised that I loved it so much. This is from Blue Orange. I put my card in it so that we know it's my copy.
Yes.
So basically, this is just trivia. You can play on teams. You can play up to 12 people with like 3 on each team. Basically, it's a little like blackjack. You're trying to get to 21, and it's trivia, but the answers are all numbers 0 to 10.
Okay.
So we can just do a single round.
Please.
Here, you go first.
Okay. Difference in percentage between gorilla and human DNA. What? Okay, it's got to be somewhere close, right? I'll say 20%. Oh, wait, it's only 0 to 10.
It's got to be between 0 and 10.
10%.
Okay, so you're not going to look yet, but everybody else at the table can look.
Okay.
And we'll all see that it's this. Now, you said it was 10, so
Yes.
we're going to take your little piece, which I hid from my daughter. Oh, okay, great. No, it's still in here. We'll give you red because your shirt's red.
Okay.
And you're going to say, you're guesstimating 10.
Correct.
Now, you're going to keep adding together all of the clues that you guesstimate until you think you hit 21. And then you don't take any more cards. Instead, you flip them over and see. You don't want to bust by going over 21, but you want to get as close to 21 as possible. So right now, you're at 10.
Okay.
And I'd say, oh, wait, I've seen these cards before. I got to go for one in the middle. Okay. Number of hours an African elephant sleeps within 24 hours. I think elephants, they're big. They need a lot of sleep. I'm going to say 6. So I'll put a 6 here.
Okay.
And then we've got another jacked up matchup. So I won't play out the whole game, even though I want to. It's very fun. So let's say that you have these ones and I have these ones, and then we say, okay, I don't want to take any more, I'm done, and then you flip them. It was 2.
2? What?
And so now you're only at 3, but you thought you were at 21, and I'm at 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm at 13, you're at 3, so I got closer to 21 without going over, so I win.
Wow.
I win.
That's really cool.
Isn't it cool? I don't usually like trivia games because I don't like being bad at things and I'm not good at trivia. But with this, because you know the range and it makes it guesstimatable. I really, really like it because you're learning things, you're getting to do trivia, you're getting to play a little blackjack, a little strategy.
Oh, I love that.
Like, it's better to aim high so you don't go over.
Exactly. Oh, that looks terrific. Or that is terrific. Okay,
And
what
then I
else you got,
have one more that I loved that it was, again, in our Gen Con Gyms video, but I didn't get much time to walk the floor, so these are the games I got to see. There's 2 more that I'll mention that were the only games I played that were not scheduled.
Yep.
But we gave this away in our 100K giveaway, but I actually now have played it, so I could tell you more about it.
All right.
So 3 chapters from Amigo Games. The first chapter is drafting, the second chapter is trick taking, and the third chapter is scoring. Everything that you drafted and then played for trick taking, you then score synergistically, because after you, the trick, whether you win or lose, you take back the card you played, and then the third chapter, you score everything that you had drafted and then played in trick taking, you score it synergistically together.
Oh,
so,
okay,
and
that's right.
what's great about it is that all of the flavor is based on classic fairy tales. So you inherently, instinctively know what's going to synergize well together. Like, we've got the wicked fairy godmother, we've got the beast. If it's with beauty, you get a heart.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Very
so
nice.
stars are what you get for winning a trick. It's worth 2 points. Hearts are worth 1 point, and gems are worth half a point. Like, this one says a gem for each villain symbol, and it says each, so it includes itself. So if you draft this card in the first round, then later you're going to play it in the trick-taking portion, which just the highest number will take it and win the star.
Right.
But then in the third round, if you had originally drafted it, you'll score it with everything in your hand. And if you had collected all villains, well, then that's going to be like
Bunch of
7
points.
gems.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Very nice.
And then you get points for winning the most gems specifically. It's really cute, really nice. And when we played it in our Airbnb one night, I believe Matt said, "This is my new favorite game. I want to draft this over and over." It kind of has the feeling of like, in Magic, it's called Cube, when you have like, I have these cards set aside for us to continue doing the same draft over and over. When someone like pre-selects things to draft, it kind of has a feeling of a cube, in my opinion, even though I've never drafted Cube. But so that's it from my show and tell.
Right on. Yeah, I love games like that where they combine all these different mechanisms and make it work, and it's all tied into the theme together.
Exactly.
Right? That's
yeah,
awesome.
It's really nice because on first glance, like, I don't know, I'm just gonna draft every one of the 7 dwarfs, and they have silly ones. It's like Zen dwarf.
Yeah.
You got to watch out for that. Make it IP, not open source IP. What am I trying to say?
Yeah.
Public domain.
Public domain.
There you go.
Yeah.
And I think they did a really good job. The art is very funny. I think Humpty Dumpty makes me laugh the most. There's 2 more games I want to shout out that I got to play in the Hot Games Room.
Oh yeah, the Hot Games Room
we'll just
across
go-
from. It was at the
In the Hyatt.
Hyatt. That's right.
Yeah, one night, you'll never believe it, I got to walk across the street after a dinner with a bunch of board game people, and Elizabeth Hargrave, designer of Wingspan, and Scott Alden, the creator of BGG,
Yes.
were both like, we're going to the Hot Games Room. Do you want to walk with us? And I was like about to go meet up with you guys, and I was like, yes, I do want to go do that.
Yeah.
So I made some new friends, Josh and Steve, who were playing some games and let me sit in with them.
Awesome.
The first one is Tacta. From
Tacta.
Pop. Yeah. Let's pull up some pictures of this bad boy. So it's a deck of cards. Each player has their own color of cards, and then they are colorblind friendly. They've got a little
Yes.
symbol on each one, and they
Love
have a number of pips on each card.
Okay.
And what you do is you start from just one base card, the black and white one in the middle on top of the screen there.
Okay.
And then you go in circles. You lay a card of yours over. It has to line up perfectly with some of these lines.
Yep.
So like if there's an empty square in the middle, then you put down your square. Now you want to have the most pips not covered up at the end, and a card cannot touch more than one card.
Whoa. Okay. I love this.
It's really strategic. You're like blocking other people by covering up their pips.
Yeah.
But then you can, and if it touches just a tiny bit on the corner, but like the game parts aren't touching, like this green
Right.
and yellow on the left, that's fine. It was so simple and so easy. Like one of those it takes hardly any explaining at all. Everybody kind of gets what to do.
Yeah.
But the strategy of it is more complex.
Wonderful. Yeah, this looks like my jam. Again, simple rules, but definitely some thinking going
We
on
got to
there.
get a copy for a jacked up matchup.
Absolutely.
It's
Yeah,
awesome.
we got a jacked up matchup.
And then one more that I got to play was Temple Code.
Temple Code.
This is like a little bit Wordle, a little bit Battleship, a little bit Decrypto.
Really?
Basically, these 3 symbols, everybody has their own. It's a little solitaire. Like there's not that much player interaction.
Okay.
But what you're doing is you have 3 symbols that other people can see what your symbols are, like heads up or something, but you can't see, and you are trying to decode your 3 symbols in the correct order.
Very cool.
So what
Okay.
happens is they have a really cool like cipher system, this right here. So what we're looking at on the bottom is your card in a stand. On the other side is your code you're trying to break. When you basically you draft a card and you hold it on top, and it will show you whether or not you have 1, 2, or 3 symbols exactly right in the right place. So what this one is saying, a red triangle, means only one of the 3 symbols matches this card that you're looking at, and none of them are in the right place. But like 2 blue is the best you can get. It means 2 symbols are the correct symbol in the correct place. So that kind of like masterminds.
Oh yeah, like Wordle.
I said Battleship, I meant Mastermind.
Mastermind,
but
Wordle, yeah.
That kind
Very
of puzzle
cool.
solving, but you're trying to beat your opponents
Yep.
to do it first.
Oh,
and the
neat.
one kind of gotcha thing you can do, if you see of the cards draftable, if you see one is like really close to your opponent's, then you can take that, even if it's not the best for you, just so they don't get like too blue
Okay.
and learn too much about themselves. So yeah.
Very
I
nice.
really liked it.
I'm definitely interested in this one. Well, both of them actually, but that Temple Code thing looks really neat. I love Wordle, of course, but that
doesn't?
type of system where you're slowly deducing or quickly deducing something is really, and Tacta, of course, I'm all over that. That looks great. Hey, we're gonna move right along here into our grab bag of games. This time it's a little mini version, so why don't we reach into the mini version of our grab bag games? We're talking about the latest and greatest, the hottest, the newest. This one here is 5 mics. What is 5 mics? I'm glad you asked, Ruel.
What is 5 mics?
I'm glad you asked, Becca. This is a fast-paced hip-hop trading card game. This is an original IP. I got to meet the designer and also the founder of the company, 5 Mics. Call me Ace, a hip-hop artist who's created this own system or this own world here, and there he is right there. You can check it out on crowdfunding. They're crowdfunding it here on their website, shop.5mics.io. You can get booster packs. You get your starter decks as well. They've already raised almost $5,000. They've got 25 days to go, so it's an extended campaign. But I caught a little bit of the demo and also the video. It looks really cool. If you're into trading card games, this may be the one for you.
Hell yeah.
I love the theme, hip hop. You can't stop hip hop. There is Call Me Ace right there. There's the founder. He has this quick video. You can take a look at it and see, what it's all about. He talks about his journey as a game designer. It's been going on for a few years. He works with a team of designers. They've done a digital version, and now they've come out with the analog version, the real life version.
Ooh, I want to try that digital version too.
Yeah, so check it out.
I love that it's I have not seen, well, you said the first hip hop trading card game, which is very cool.
Yep.
It's like an area that has not yet been tapped into, and all about supporting Black creators in the space because we need more of them.
Exactly. I got to hang out with them a little bit at the BIPOC Lounge. We had a great time playing a game called Play Prop, which I want you to play because it's the dumbest, funnest game ever.
I like dumb. I like fun.
Yeah, so we're going to play that at some point, but shout out to Call Me Ace. And we got one more quick thing to look at called Don't Starve, the board game.
I'm really excited about Don't Starve because I played a little bit of this. It's from Klee, who does Steam games. There's a Steam game of Don't Starve. You kind of like... it's a survival game, but with this really cute art, and everything is in the dark until you light fires. So that's very fun. But also, I was really, really obsessed and streamed a lot of Oxygen Not Included, which is like, the same art style, but an underground like civilization starter on a new planet, and you have to like build oxygen scrubbing machines, and it's like two-dimensional. So I checked out Don't Starve because I wanted to see what else Klee had made, and it's really cool.
It looks so cute and adorable. But it's a 1 to 4 player roguelike survival game with a true solo mode, which I'm excited about. And they're from the developers of Frostpunk. So
yeah, which we covered a few years ago, one of our first under the Good Time Society flag. So shout out to Glass Cannon Games. We still have a ton of their tote bags around here.
Nice. And follow now, folks. So it's going to be launching soon, but if you follow now, you do get a free gift, the Constant Curiosities mini expansion.
Ooh, so, I want to pick this up. This looks awesome,
adorable.
Unfortunately, you can't because the backer total is perfect.
Oh, the backer total. Oh.
69 have backed.
69.
Yeah, sorry.
Else back. Yep.
That's
Tough
it.
news.
Cannot do it. Yep.
Okay, well, I won't be the 70th, but maybe I'll be the 71st.
There you go. Yeah. So, that's our mini grab bag games. We've talked about a bunch of games this week.
Yeah,
Thanks to Gen Con.
We've got so much going on, and we're already at 11, so we'll have to save our track time matchup for another day.
Yeah.
But we will be doing our first of many Q&As on Patreon. You can always back at the $3 level if you want to be a little baby freak. Little freak. Little freak is of course our mascot. She's right down there. And she's right there on my business card. You can get freaky with us over patreon.com/goodtimesociety.
Get freaky with us, folks.
That's right. I said it and I meant it. I can't take it back. We're doing a lot more over there, and our Discord, if you're not yet in it, it's the last week to get grandfathered in before we go Patreon only. So if you'd like to join our Discord in the future, you got to be a patron in order to do so.
So it's got about a week left, so get grandfathered in, folks.
It hasn't been a Patreon only Discord, but we want to keep having a way to build Patreon bigger and better, put more cool stuff there, more exclusive content, more all kinds of fun things. And part of that is having secrets on our Patreon.
Secrets, folks.
Go grab the role freaky little grandparent if you haven't yet, because it's your last week to do so. And that means that you will always get to be a part of the Patreon, paid or not. And from then on out, it's Patreon Ride or Die. What's up? Yeah, what's up? Don't forget to sign up for our newsletter that comes out every week right before the show. We've got My Game of the Week, and this week is a recent favorite of mine called Twinkle Twinkle. That's Bella's favorite song. she knows all the words.
It's so cute, and it's a tile layer, Becca. So
Freaking sweet.
we'll have to bring that in. You also get Maddie's Movie Corner. This week's Movie Corner is brought to you by Kiri and Bailey, actually.
Yeah.
So be sure to check that out. We've got all kinds of great stuff in the newsletter that is not covered here on the show.
They saw Naked Gun, and they want to tell you all about it, and they have hijacked Maddie's Movie Corner while he's out of town.
I need to go see that movie. I love the original, and I love that type of comedy. It's just
dumb comedy.
Dumb comedy.
Yeah, I'm here for the dumb comedy.
I like dumb stuff, folks. But
and since Bailey's now a full-time member of the team, we've got Bailey's Game Corner.
Yeah.
It's got a different name than that. Bailey's Game something.
Bonanza? No.
Sure, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Well, Bailey talks about games there, so check that out.
And I think that's all we got for him this time.
Yeah,
So
that's
We
it.
got one more thing. We're going to send you out if you're interested in learning more about the Edge of Eternity's world building and new mechanics. We're going to send you out that video. Check it out.
Ooh. All right, let's go on to that then.
Play some games, will ya? Magic has blasted off into space and introduced us to a brave new world of interplanetary travel, space opera, and advanced technology. And even though this sounds like a far cry from the dragon fantasy of Tarkir, Edge of Eternities is an absolutely incredible Magic set with anchors in familiar and traditional Magic style and gameplay, plus an incredibly innovative expansion of Magic to support spacecraft, warp speed, and stellar super voids. This set is unlike anything Magic has done before, and I think that's a good thing. It's pushing creative and mechanical boundaries without breaking the feeling of the game we know and love. Edge of Eternities is Magic the Gathering's first foray into space opera, and it sings. The story is just a straight up great piece of science fiction. Edge of Eternities warps players into a new solar system full of cosmic conflict, mysterious planets to be explored, and characters that ground this interstellar story with emotional hooks stronger than gravity. See? Sci-fi! Edge of Eternities has 4 new mechanics that embody the sci-fi setting, and they are pretty stellar. Warp. It's kind of like Dash meets On an Adventure. You pay an alternate reduced cost to cast a spell for its warp cost. Then on your end step, that spell is exiled, and you can cast it on another turn for its full cost. This can give you multiple Enders triggers, or give you a static effect for a limited time, but ahead of curve. And, of course, it plays really well with a Becca Brew Chronologist, no big deal, nobody here has a deck like that. Digging into the sci-fi of it all, Warp as a mechanic was designed with faster-than-light travel in mind. The scientific theory around this involves warping space-time to compress and expand physical space in a way that allows for travel beyond the capabilities of Newtonian physics! Since Warp allows cards to appear earlier and faster than they should, and then also changes the physical location of the card by sending them into exile, it's a pretty cool interpretation of the theory. And if that made no sense to you, I don't know, go follow Anna Margaret. She's a legit physicist, and I'm sure has a way better way to explain the relativity of Magic cards. Station. Station is a spacecraft version of crew or pilot, but instead of crewing a vehicle by hopping in and driving, you'll need to use the activated ability Station to power up your spacecraft. Station allows you at sorcery speed to tap creatures and add charge counters to the permanent with Station equal to the creature's total power. Once you meet the Station threshold, there is an effect. For spacecraft, they become artifact creatures, and for some planets, they become Tolarian Academy or Gaia's Cradle. Don't worry at all about that, it's totally fine. With Station, I particularly enjoy the flavor on the spacecraft. I like that verbally you're powering up the spacecraft, but also that unlike crew, which allows a creature to use a vehicle, essentially making the vehicle the primary item with the creature piloting it, this represents that the creatures are at their battle stations. And while the ship itself is then online and able to engage in battle, when those creatures untap, they are able to contribute to battle additionally as they man battle stations within the ship. It's more the sum is greater than the individual parts than loot hopping into a car and slamming it into Oko. You get it. Void. Void abilities are basically an upgraded Morbid or Revolt. They may be additional effects, alternate effects, or triggered effects, but void abilities generally improve or trigger a card, and they do so when or if a non-land permanent has left the battlefield, or if a card has warped. The narrative here is great.
When something leaves the battlefield, the space left behind is theoretically a high entropy space, leaving a void that would have a reactive effect. That effect is on the card, and again, I'm not a scientist, but I am a big fan of sci-fi, and while that's not the exact same thing, I do know the word entropy. Big brain Becca. Lander tokens. When a ship is exploring a new planet, they send a lander down to, well, find land. Landers are artifact tokens that you can tap and pay 2 generic to sacrifice and go find a basic land and put it on the battlefield tapped. It makes so much sense narratively, but I gotta talk about the power level of this. I mean, it's rampant growth that doesn't require colored mana. It's an artifact enter trigger, a landfall trigger, and it can have its activated ability cost reduced. It just seems so good. And it's not even limited to green. I mean, now red can ramp with lander tokens. Check out Cov Landseeker. Red ramp right there. Red ramp. Red ramp. The art for Edge of Eternities is stunning. The classic MTG style feels alive and present in the visuals, even though the environments are new and colorful and out of this world. Since in Edge of Eternities we have interplanetary travel, we get to visit multiple different worlds. Even characters without sparks can travel great distances, which is so exciting for them. Those little sparkless babies deserve a nice trip too. And seeing multiple worlds lets the story expand so much. The world building is exquisite. I mean, worlds building, but it's also space, which is a void, so anti-world building? Yeah, I'm gonna call it that. The anti-world building is exquisite. The emotional hooks for the characters are heart-wrenching and uplifting in turns. The depth of lore in the multiple factions and faiths across Sothera pull you in like gravity toward a super void. The Sothera system is teeming with scavengers, schemers, and warring factions. There are so many exciting conflicts, fascinating dynamics, and really cool and innovative technologies. And the main story revolves around a ship captain searching for their cat. It's so grounded, so relatable, while also set in fantasy space. I love it. I really feel like sci-fi fans will find Edge of Eternities to be a great introduction to Magic, and Magic fans who are new to reading sci-fi might find EOE to be a great gateway into the genre. I can't recommend the Edge of Eternities Magic story enough, but the set looks absolutely incredible, with mechanics and gameplay that really vibe with the experience of the space opera setting. If you're a longtime Magic player unsure of how the sci-fi setting will gel with Magic, don't worry. There are familiar creature types, spells, and gameplay that will mesh perfectly with the feeling of classic Magic. And if you're new to the game entirely, the narrative cohesion of the story and design will help make mechanics just come naturally. I can't wait for this set to be out in the wild. And now, to use the magic of video editing to warp me into the future to go play it! Thrusters, engage! Hey Trevor, can you just do a cool thing, and then Ray's gonna shoot a plate so that you can, you know what to do.